Hey guys, welcome back to Energy Motorcars. I'm going to be going over this car today, one that I got just the other day and got it cleaned up, and it's live on the website now. It's a 2017 Camaro SS, 1SS, 1LE package. And so I'll just do a full walk around video, start it up, let it run, show you inside and out. I do this on all my inventory to make sure that if anybody's going to look at the car from further away, that they feel comfortable knowing what they get. So I'll go over the details on this one. Really well kept car. Bought this one recently, sold it to a friend of mine. He drove it for a little while and then brought it back to me to sell. Got it back, and can't wait to give it over to the new owner. I think they're really going to enjoy this car. This car has been local, I think, most of its life. I know the two owners ago had the car within like 5 miles of my shop, and so it's been around here for a while now. And like I said, really well kept 1LE. It has it's 2017. It has 24,000 miles on it, just over 24,000. It's mostly stock. It has a few nice little touches. These taillights are actually aftermarket, and I didn't even know that even after seeing them in person. I didn't realize, but they're a little bit different. They have kind of an LED strip at the top that's sequential whenever you turn the turn signals on. So that's pretty cool. It's got that. It has these nice little rock guards on the front and rear wheels, because the 1LEs, the wheels are much wider than a regular SS. So it's nice to have those rock guards on there. They're aftermarket, and I've had 3 1LEs in here, and 2 of the 3 have had those rock guards. So I know they're common, and they really do a nice job of protecting the paint. So you can see the front one there. So it's got the rock guards, it's got the taillights. It also has paint protection film on the whole front end, so you can see like the line there. And then, there's some areas where you can see where the cut lines on the film are, but it's great that it has it. So it's got it on the entire front bumper. It has film down the bottom of the car. You can see it there. So it runs all the way down the bottom, and then it has film on the back there. I don't know how well that's going to show up in video, but it has paint protection film down the side of the car, and then the whole front bumper, which I think is one of the reasons why this car is in such good shape. Now, it only has 24,000 miles, but believe me, I have seen some cars with 24,000 miles that are beat up, and this one's certainly not. So it also has these cool 1LE badges on the side. That's not factory, but I really like the way it looks, especially with the black, the black one on there. It matches the black bow tie on the front, which is pretty cool. I think that's a nice touch. The hoods on these 1LEs are factory wrapped satin black, so that's factory. Of course, you get the front lip spoiler, and then you get the satin black mirrors, and you get the satin black spoiler as well. Like I mentioned, the wheels, that's 1LE specific. Other things that the 1LE has, all of them in 2017, 18 were 6-speed manuals. So this one is a 6-speed manual. I don't know if they did in 19 or 20, but one of the years they started offering the automatic, and now you can get it automatic. You can get a 10-speed in these, but I certainly prefer the 6-speed manual. Makes for a really fun driving experience. Another thing that the 1LEs get are these Recaro seats. These are straight out of the ZL1. I have a ZL1 right there, and same exact seats that are in the 1LE SS's. All of the 2017s, I believe, had this 50 on the steering wheel. So that is for the 50th anniversary of the Chevy Camaro. 1967 was the first year. So I mentioned the satin black accents, the Recaro seats, 6-speed manual, the huge Brembo brakes. That is 1LE specific. Of course, I mentioned the wheels as well. As you can see, these giant 6-piston calipers. Also, the same brakes that are on the ZL1. ZL1 gets silver calipers, and the 1LE Camaro SS gets red calipers. But yeah, you can see those giant Brembo stops really well. Front tires were replaced on this car a couple 100 miles ago. Rear tires are in good shape. They're all the factory, the OEM Goodyear Eagle F1 Supercar 3. It's a 285/30/20 in the front, It's a 305/30/20 in the back. I believe it is a 20x10 in the front and a 20x11 in the rear. This car has factory exhaust on it. It's mostly stock mechanically. The only thing that it has, call it performance-wise, is a RotoFab intake, which was just put on by the guy who bought this car last. So, oh, it also has these Lloyds floor mats, so these nice Camaro floor mats, and it has this little clip for this cell phone. Now, you know, usually if I had something like that, I'd probably take it out of the car, but I left this one in since it's specifically made for the Camaro. I don't think that's a universal mount. Yeah, you can see the condition. This is a 1SS, like I mentioned. Has Apple CarPlay. It has tinted windows too. You can kind of see them there. So back seat's big enough for a small child. I sold one of these to actually my cousin who has a small daughter, and he fits her in the back. She loves riding around with him. So if you have small kids, you can fit them in the rear of the car safely. This car has the heads-up display, and it has the performance data recorder. So you can record drives, you can record track sessions, things like that. There's that 6-speed manual transmission. I believe it is a Tremec 6060 transmission. I'm gonna try to pop the hood here. There we go. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to do it one-handed, but, oh, and then we'll pop the trunk as well. So I'll show you just kind of what the trunk looks like. Pretty simple. Really not much to these trunks, but you know, you could fit some luggage back there. You could certainly fit, I don't know, groceries, whatever. A very minor, small trip to Home Depot, you'd probably be okay. So I'll show you under the hood. The whole car has been detailed. Sorry for the shaky video while I do this, but whole car has been detailed. It's very clean underneath the hood. Like I said, stock exhaust, so it doesn't have headers or anything like that. It still has factory cats on it. It has not been tuned either. It just has the RotoFab intake, and that is it as far as performance goes. You really don't need to do much to these cars. I guess it really depends on what you're going to use the car for, but setup very, very nice. Stock suspension as well. I think these cars have a great stance to them, especially with the wire wheels. Also has the factory GM black lug nuts. So I'll go ahead and fire it up, let it run. Sounds really good. Certainly for a stock car. It's a 6.2 liter LT1. I believe it makes 455 horsepower. I don't know the torque off the top of my head, but I believe that's correct on the horsepower. 450 or 455, something like that. Has active exhaust. Oh, another thing that the 1LEs have is the drive modes. So you actually get magnetic suspension like you would get on you know, a ZL1 or the Corvette Z06s and stuff. So I'll go ahead and fire it up. 24,326 miles. Probably gonna tell me, yep, that the hood is open. And we're on tire pressure. Oil was just changed in it. Just kind of scroll through to get back to the, there we go, that's what I wanted, just the regular mile per hour. So yeah, there you go. Of course, it's got, you know, auto AC and nice digital gauges, so you can kind of scroll through, but nice LED headlights and LED running lights. And then I'll go ahead and hit the hazards to show the tail lights. And if I can find, there it is. So you can see it's got these sequential tail lights. So nice little aftermarket touch there. And then go ahead and shut the car off. So there it is, 2017 1SS 1LE. If you have any questions about the car, give me a call, 281-768-5290. you can visit the website. I believe I have about 95 pictures of it on the website. It's energymotorcars.com, and then Facebook and Instagram are both at Energy Motorcars. Thank you for watching.